Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as the Congo. Yeah, the Congo. It has been suggested in the comments multiple times that I could do the African power achievement, where we have to take and core all of Africa. And Bisa suggested to combine the one with a very simple, tiny addition of also doing, well, Hoarder, where we have to just have a ton of fetishist cults available. I think that's gonna mostly just happen while we do our achievements. But also with the Mare Nostrum achievement, where we have to form the Roman Empire and own the entire Mediterranean coastline. I would show you, but clearly we can't yet. So we're going to start as not one of the weaker nations in South Africa, so we're going to have a decent, or Central? Central Africa, I guess. We're going to have a decent start, I believe. Then we're going to have to eat up all of Africa, which means fighting the Mamluks somewhere up here, which means fighting the Ottomans, which probably means fighting Portugal, and maybe the Spanish as well. We'll see. And then we're going to have to, after we get our African power achievement, then form the Roman Empire and have the whole Mediterranean coast. We can't form the Roman Empire before we get the first achievement, well, the African power one, because we must be Congo for that to happen. You can, in fact, form the Roman Empire as Congo. You need to be fetishist or Christian, I believe. Maybe Catholic, definitely, no, pagan or Christian. And as fetishists, we are pagan. So, how do we start out here? We have a decent amount of troops, clearly more than our neighbors. We have two subjects apparently, Ndongo and Luango, giving us even more power. We have a couple of boats. We have a merchant that collects in the Ivory Coast for whopping 0 ducats, but that, yeah, I assume that updates with the first monthly tick, so we should collect something. We have 17% trade power here already. There's not a lot of money in the node yet. It's going to grow over time as colonization happens and as India gets over here. Or the trade from India comes over here, but we should get some money from there. So we probably should send our trade fleet, not the cogs, the barks, to protect trade in the Ivory Coast. Then, do we foresee needing cogs anytime soon? How is our money? Okay. The question is whether I delete my cogs or try to sell it. Hey subjects, would you maybe want some boats? This is a bit of an annoying thing to do at the start, but it can be some extra money. So you want 1 for your transports. Okay, so we could probably sell you 2 of those transports. Let's do that after we do our normal Diplo interactions, because honestly, it's not highest priority here. So let's have a look at what else is going on. Do we have estates? We do have estates, just the normal clergy, merchant, nobility. And I assume probably some of our land is already owned by them. Oh yeah, the nobles have a ton of land and the clergy have some. We may have to go around to fixing that over time. Right now, doesn't seem super important. Any center of trade? We have Ngoyo as center of trade, so that's something we could give to our merchants to get them to decent influence. I think that is something we should just do. Pop. Now, what can we do here? Nobility is already at 63% influence, so they only need 15 more. 12 more, but as you can only get 10 or 15 from interactions, it's 15 more to be over 75. Could do that by recruiting a minister. Tempted to just grab a general here. So we can maybe beat up on our enemies a bit easier. And I do want to do some early expansion, I'm pretty sure. We do not currently have one, so that's kind of interesting. Question is, do we also want to give the nobility? I think so. I think we grant generalship and even call a diet here. So they're happy enough to still be happy after we demand the military support. Here, like this, give me those dip points. Then the merchants will be granted monopoly charters, and we need another 30. So I guess we grab an admiral and a minister and demand your Diplo support and ask you for your ducats too. Thank you. And then finally the clergy. Seeker support. We need another 30. Really? Yeah. Don't really want to give them more land, and this is only 25 points. Do I want to give them more land? I could give them this pretty bad province here. Or we wait for our first conquest and then do some clergy interaction. Yeah, that's probably okay. Or we just go for 100 points now. Let's go for 100 points now, and then next time we go for more. It's probably fine. So let's recruit, and I'm not gonna use either one. They're not even half price. So which one am I less likely to want? How are the religions around here? We're all fetishist. So I'm gonna recruit a missionary strength guy now because we might actually want the other one later. And take 100 points. That's gonna be fine. Okay, that's monarch points. We might want to focus on something. I don't hate the idea of focusing on military. Why? Oh, we're over. We can only have one leader. That's not a lot of leaders. So let's get rid of that admiral. This general, he's very good at firing. Unfortunately, we don't really have fire in our troops yet. So we look at our. I don't even know what tech we started. Do we start with tech 2 down here? What are we looking for here? West African spearmen have 0.35 fire. Yeah, I mean, it's not the absolute worst, I guess. Because we're mostly infantry, and they are somewhat balanced between fire and shock. Okay, it's fine. Would have been much better as shock still, but hey, it's gonna be okay. So we got that. What is our plan here? I mean, clearly we need to expand. That's just a given, I think. Do we have no possible rivals? We have these two vassals. All right. How about nobody has friends yet? Is there anybody that we want to befriend? Probably not. I feel like our start is just a massive eating drive here. Eating drive. Yes. Do we have missions? Probably just generic missions. Yeah, with the slave trade thing, where we have to be the world's leading producer of slaves. Or abolish slavery. African modernization. Yeah, this is pretty generic. Build to force limit is something we can probably accomplish really quickly. We want that before war, but can't quite go to war yet. I think I'm just going to start by fabricating on a bunch of people here. I think we have enough power to just punch through whatever alliances happen here. So let's grab anything in our states. You're probably in my state, right? Yeah, so I definitely want to grab you. Do you guys have cores on anything? Most subjects? No, you do not. I could ask my subject to grab this, but honestly I think I'm just gonna go and talk to you. Covert actions, build me a Steiner network here, and build me a Steiner network here, and build one here. And then I'm gonna tell Ndongo to maybe get some claims on Kasanje here. What do I want it on? Shinji and Kasanje, mostly Kasanje. So let's do this. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, money. We have money. We could buy an advisor. There's a discipline guy. I'm gonna buy the discipline guy here. So we get some more mill. And I think I'm not gonna focus on mill now. Oh, we have morale of armies on our ruler too? Holy. Yeah. Don't think I need to focus on mill tech. We're already pretty good at mill teching. We want the other tech too. So, choose a cult. Now you start with 3 cults, and then when you meet other religions, you get more cults available. And you can choose 1 per ruler, I believe. I think here I'm just gonna grab the extra discipline for even more punch. And then I don't think we can do anything with our other merchant. Well, no, that's not true. We can steer to the Ivory Coast. Not? Is that our home node? Oh, Kongo's our home node. I see. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess I'm collecting here. We have to see whether collecting in the Ivory Coast node is actually correct now. We'll see. We'll see, because we get 10% extra trade power here if we just steer instead. We'll see. So that's that. Advisors we did, estates we did. Anything else we need to look at? I think not. Maybe we do go straight up to full force limit here. So we can go punching as soon as our claims are there. Speed up. This is not ideal. Oh, you're right. We have... I don't want to ally. Do I? I could ally Luke, Lunda here. But they're allied to Yaka, which we want to eat. So that's kind of bad. Are you by any chance? You're just a babbling buffoon. Doesn't really help. No, I don't think so. I think we just go it alone for now. No need to go for any allies at all. Tio, no. I wouldn't mind marrying somebody. Do we have an heir? We have an heir. No, that's my king. Do I have an heir? I do. Don't need to marry anybody right now. It's a bit diplomatic, but we're gonna live. Did I not send my merchant to collect? Oh, I needed to select the extra merchant. There. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that extra money. We're making half. 10% bonus here is not gonna make up for 6.64 ducats, I don't think. There's our build to force limit mission. I think we wait with this until we can declare war. We don't have claims at the start, right? No. Would have been very surprising. I think this might be a pretty quick start. Do I mothball these cogs? Or just delete them? I'm gonna leave 2 to sell to my subject. I'm gonna take the rest and just delete them. There. I don't want to bother with paying for them right now, and I don't see myself needing transport anytime soon. It's gonna be okay. So wait for 20. Spy network here. You're allied to Kassanje and Cuba. I don't think these alliances is gonna matter too much, but this is okay. We're gonna have sort of surrounding battle here, and you're allied to Lunda and Kikujunda. All right. Do we have a fort? Just our capital fort, right? Yeah. I think I want my subjects to be supportive for now. Maybe try to keep them alive. And then I think we do the attack on 3 people. It's gonna be fine. These are all small. Question would be whether we can have you be co-belligerent. It adds 1 more person, right? Kassanje and Cuba, and you have Tio, which is these guys, Kassanje and Kikujonda. So that adds these people? Maybe that's fine. What if I co-belligerent you? I get Chokbei in addition instead. Yeah, might co-belligerent these guys. That seems doable. I don't want to marry anybody right now, sorry. Sorry. You. I want to claim on Nunu. And then have you come home. Do we need to co-belligerent? Yeah, probably do actually. Maybe not if we do it the other way around, if we declare on you. But if we declare on you, we call in Tio, Kassanje, Kikonya anyway. But not Cuba. Maybe just declare on these guys. And eat this as a separate piece without co-belligerent. That's gonna be fine. Hey, Luango. Do you want my boats? Sell ships. Give these guys... No? I would exceed your force limit still. That's unfortunate. I want to buy 1 boat? Man, I do hate selling ships. Here we go. Gonna pay me more money, right? No. Hold 10 duck. I probably shouldn't even do that. That gave me inflation. It's probably just bad to do. Just sell that shit. Oh, delete it. And here come our claims. Thank you. On to you, of course. And on Yaka. Could keep spying on Yaka for a claim on Kumbana. I think I do, because once we take Kuba here... Oh wait, that's Kuba. So you call in who? These two. You call those in as well. So actually the co-belligerenting Anziko costs me nothing. Okay. Co-belligerenting you calls in Shockway. Yeah, it's probably not correct to just make it even more people. But I think I go for the 4 versus 1 here. He old 4 against 1. Do I need more on Tio? No. Kongo, decay of authority. Less unrest, autonomy change. No, I have more unrest, I think. And then I'm gonna go and declare war. And co-belligerent Cuba. And assume that this is good enough. I'm gonna start by murdering these guys. There we go. Murdered. And I'm just gonna leave a guy here to stop them from rebuilding. Now we could put our subjects on siege. Oh, this is actually fine. This is probably also fine. We're gonna fight in jungle, which is not gonna be great. Let's shift consolidate and fight them. I do like picking up these stacks while they are still separated. If we get a nice stack wipe, we get a quick siege of Ankiko going here. That's also quite awesome. I'm going to do something like this. If these guys want to sit on Dongo for a while, that's great. Don't mind that at all. We just have to watch out for the support from Kiko Jonda to come in and maybe kill this 1.5 stack. Don't really think that's gonna happen, but it might. It might. So this is obviously too many people sieging here, but yeah, I don't really know how to get half of my subject to come attached to me. Probably just gonna have to sit on this siege. It's probably some sort of way to just fix that, but I don't know how. But let's build a proper siege stack here. Let's not take more attrition than absolutely necessary. My leader does have a siege pip, so I'm gonna leave him on there. Now, as long as these guys don't show up, we're absolutely great. Now, I wouldn't mind picking up you, merging these two, and throwing out the Kasanjians here. And we should be able to. Again, a bit dangerous to leave our stack alone up there, but that's probably fine. Oh, I actually did not even press the mission thing. Where are you going? To Mbamba? Okay, let's see if we can catch you. That'd be nice. Yeah, we can. There's support coming in, so let's just press the extra morale here. So we're doing slightly better. We don't have our general there, but we have our subject generals, which are, well, the one has 4 shock, which is good enough, I assume. Yep. Stack wiped, and these guys are locked into actually attacking me. Awesome. So they're also gonna just die, I assume. Die. There you go. Another stack and wipe. Now, I think the subjects can go on siege focus now. Subjects, siege focus. Do your thing. No need to attach to me anymore. You can just go and siege everything down. They understood. Good. Good boys. Good boys. Yeah, I'll split you in half. Let's kill that stack. Yeah, we're golden here. It's all good. How many enemies are there in this war? 3,000 guys. That's 1,000. I think I can walk on Upemba. Maybe we'll send some support, just in case they recruit more. And you're gonna do that and that. Yeah, this is done. This is one of the easiest starts we've had before. But I've been told this is not an easy campaign, so let's hope that is actually true. Would be interesting to have for once... Oh, you're also being sieged by somebody else. Let's hope we're gonna be faster than Lunda here. Not that we need the siege, but 20th of March, 18th, so you can stay here. What am I trying to say? Oh, you don't need to stay here. We don't need to. This is not land we need to take. Never mind. Get on that fort. What was I saying? Something about things. Oh, that's my fort. I don't need to siege that. Right. My hope for this campaign is that it's... Oh, it's... Never mind. Let's leave here. My hope for this campaign is that it's gonna be a... one that's not our typical have a really hard start and then just snowball. But maybe have a bit of an easier start apparently down here, but then have a tough fight up in Europe. Hopefully. We'll see. Now, what do we do with Kikonjonda here? I mean, they're probably just gonna die. If they don't, we might vassalize them, honestly. We declared on whom here? Declared for Anziku, so we could peace out Cuba. Hey Cuba, I want all your land. Yeah, it's gonna cost me a dip. It's fine. Aggressive expansion, overextension, we're gonna have to spend some admin on coring, that's all okay. Question is, do we or do we not take ducats? I don't think this is worth it. The inflation is just too high for the amount of ducats we get. So I'm just gonna fully annex them here. I think that's okay. Bam. 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 Oh, these guys are handled, and we can start coring some land. And then, oh, we didn't have any look at our ideas, actually. What are our ideas? I had a quick look before I selected the campaign, but I didn't really go into depth, so let's see. We start with trade efficiency and land attrition reduction. Attrition reduction is good for me, because I keep on not paying enough attention to that. We get improved relations bonus when we have all the Kongo ideas. Nah, could be fun. If we ever get into aggressive expansion problems, that should help. Tax modifier, chance of new heir, tech cost, mil tech cost, diplo reputation, envoy travel time. Well, for a sort of big blobby run, envoy travel time is not horrible, actually. More trade power and infantry compatibility, okay. Triangle trade, production efficiency, and discipline. So mostly money and some combat things. So we're probably gonna look for taking an administrative idea group early, I think. So we can... Actually, that means I will probably want to focus on admin here. So we get the core creation cost reduction for all the blobbing we want to do. And I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much about coalitions early on. Maybe later when we get into Europe. But I think our early expansion here is gonna be fine where that is concerned. Got all claims on these guys now. Who are you friends with again? Lunda and Kalundwe. So Kalundwe we can spy on. And Lunda we can also spy on. This is unfortunate. Lose professionalism. Do we have professionalism? Do we start with some? Because otherwise I don't mind losing it. We have none. We're not at all professional, so... I mean, less manpower is gonna hurt us. From the Congolese coast, I assume this is these three provinces. It's not great for us. But the other one gives us what? Less loyalty in the nobles, which is okay. A smaller reduction in manpower, but unrest. How are we doing unrest-wise here? -2. Yeah, I don't think I want that unrest. How long is it gonna be? 10 years? Yeah, I'm just gonna take the manpower hit here because we don't have anything else. Why are we sieging this? It's not our siege, is it? No, Kalundwe is attacking. I'm not gonna bleed for you, Kalundwe. And this has been looted, so no point in that. You do your own bleeding. Looting is done here. And what do we do with this land? We probably feed it to Ndongo, right? Start vessel swarming a bit. Now, clearly the alternative would be... Let's see what happens when these guys peace out. Do we wait for these guys to peace out? I mean, we can peace these guys out, I guess. There's no reason not to. Just have them be my... no. I don't want another vassal. I think I want them part of Ndongo, right? So I can just griff... Did we ever get that claim on them? You did. Good boys. Ndongo... 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 And then grab the land. Coalition of nobody. Fine. Cost me even more dip. Acceptable. Yeah, this seems fine. Wait, this is the wrong war though. Right, we're doing the full war here. Ooh, that would be bad. So for peace. All your land are belong to us. Oh. Because I did not co-belligerent them, I can actually not take all the land. I guess they get to keep this 111 province here. Fine. Fine. Still cost me 48 dip. Really for themselves? Merely for themselves. Not interested in money. Now that we're doing this, we could actually add something else, because we're not fully annexing them. Kazanchi will become a subject. Oh, I also have the vassalized thing ticked. No. Do I want their war reps? Maybe a longer PC is just bad here. We could go for prestige though. I like prestige. And the rivalry for some prestige. I don't think we need to annul any alliances or anything, so I'm just gonna go for this. It's fine. 39 dip. Yep. Get out. Feed my subject. And now we could already go for the next war, but I think we're gonna work on our course for a tiny bit. Also, I'm not interested to see how this ends. So, well, actually, if I were to declare on you now, Lunda and Kalundwe would come in. We could just punish Kalundwe and then take this. But who's Lunda? What's even a Lunda? Oh, these guys. How much early expansion can we do? We're not even remotely overextended. We have some admin left. I think I'm okay getting these guys into position and then punching Kalundwe. Assuming we have claims, which we don't yet, so never mind. I'm building them on Lunda and Kalundwe, and we have these. Well, we can declare war without the claims here, but having the claims helps with coring. Do we wait for that? Is it worth it? Or do we just go right straight ahead to punching again? I'm tempted. You can see that, right? Or feel that. Feel my temptation. I'm gonna have to deal with unrest. Bunch of rebels. Maybe we give it a minute. Let's not absolutely rush this. I don't think there's a big reason to do that. But we don't want to take attrition while hanging around. Well, we can't even have 12 guys sitting around here. Could have them in Mbata. Fine. Get you over there. Try to stop taking attrition, because manpower is something we don't have much of. We have our subjects, so it's not terrible, but still. There we go, and then suppress this stuff a bit. I'd really like to get the cores in before we increase autonomy, if that's the thing we even have to do. I feel like there might be a lot of different... Well, right now it's only Cuban separatists, so they could be a decent number. Let's see, if I click here, yeah, it doesn't work, so 12,000. I don't want to fight 12,000 separatists. Nobody wants that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the national unrest option earlier. Oh, you just ate these guys completely. Fine. Then I just peace out Anziku. I think I take it for myself. Is that true? How good are you? 6 development, copper. So the reason I want to take it for myself is that's in my state. It's in my capital state. That must be good. Yeah, let's take it for ourselves. Could feed it to the subject so we don't pay the admin, but that's... Yeah, I think this is fine. Haumph. And core. And extend... Oh, we're already suppressing there. Now, when do we punch these guys? They just won a war. Well, for their friends. Oh yeah, I can marry my subjects. Good. I'll do that. 526 queen. Hello. Lady. I could marry you too. Dynastic. Marry you. Just to get our legitimacy ticking up. Oh, you guys are even drilling here. Might get a shot at just munching on them without morale. I think I wait for the overextension to go away and then go back to warring. They stopped drilling, unfortunately. How sad. How sad. Why would you do that? Expect you to die. Subjects. Be supportive. Just so I don't forget when the war starts. Gain mercantilism for more unrest and less manpower. Ugh. Or lose the mercantilism and ducats. I hate that. I think we're just gonna have to grab mercantilism here. Although more unrest really not what I'm looking forward to here at all. Claims. Claims. Give me a claim on Kalundwe. And Mpasu. Oh, also, just in case you didn't know, I'm interested in you making these claims. Just make me one on these guys as well, please. And then, one core. What are other missions again? I haven't played with the generic mission tree in a while. Expand. Okay, just have more development. Oh yeah, trustworthy allies. It's gonna be a troublesome thing again. High income and then the slave trade thingies. Okay. Core. I don't want to ally you, Kazembe. Whoever you are. No. I'm gonna do my own punching. Now, Staten, this is great. Because it means that when we take Songye and Kalundwe, we will have a less low autonomy floor there. And then we can just increase autonomy without any issues. Why was that only one core? Oh, because it's only one. Duh. One province in that state. Makes sense, makes sense. Now, do we wait for the Cuban separatists? We are blessed. Ooh, gain money. Or do we just go punching again? One of these is the more careful option. I don't think anybody's going to grow dangerous here. So we might as well take a bit of time and not just fully overextend. I think there's something to be said about grabbing all this land really quick. But then again, it's probably going to hurt us in the, well, medium run. Because then we have to increase autonomy and all that. That won't be fun. So we're going for probably admin ideas. New influence gives us the Diplo NX cost reduction is still in there, but that's about it. Don't want espionage this time. Could be interested in expansion. Because there's a bunch of stuff that you can colonize in Africa. And it would be cool if we could colonize before the colonizers. Then again, what do we get here? We have like these 2 provinces, and I think there's like 1 more here, or 2. Can you go down the whole coast? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think there's another set of wasteland here before you get to the Cape, but I might be wrong. And there's a bunch of colonizer stuff here, so really kinda almost have to go expansion. Or the other one, exploration. But we're not really interested in boats right now. And if we get expansion, we get the... don't we? Oh, I thought we'd get the discover adjacent thing. We don't. We have some time here. We don't have any time in this episode. I've got 36 minutes in already, so we're gonna put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of these campaigns, a lot of achievement runs, and extended achievement runs. So just check my playlist, check my channel for all of that. All of the, and of course, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. That would be awesome to get updates for all my new content. All my recurring viewers, I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.